Well, good morning, friend. Hey, it is Monday morning, March the 8th, second Monday, I believe it is. Yeah, second Monday of March. I hope you had a great day yesterday in church. We certainly did here at Maranatha Baptist Church. God really, truly blessed us yesterday, and it was exciting to see. 1 week from today is the Old Paths Conference. I hope that you come and become a part of the Old Paths Conference next week. We certainly need your help and would love for you to come so we can be an encouragement and a help to you. I know there's a lot of churches out there that are just trying to find a breath of fresh air. I promise you, we have a good governor here in Oklahoma, Governor Stitt, and he's doing a wonderful job here keeping us free here in the state, and it allows us as churches to be able to do what God's called us to do without the oppression that I know some of my other preacher friends are having around the country, but I'd like to invite you to come, be a part. It's going to be a great week next week, starting on Monday night, 7:00. You're going to want to be here. I promise you, it is going to be a great time, and you've got to come and see what God's doing here. Register at attendmbc.org/OPC, and if you'll come, you'll be excited that you've done that. And I'd encourage you to come. I want to read to you this morning, as I talked to you about keeping God fresh in your life. I want to read to you from Jeremiah 2:31, where it says, "O generation, see ye the word of the Lord. Have I been a wilderness unto Israel, a land of darkness? Wherefore say my people, we are Lord's. We will come no more unto thee." A troubling question is asked by God in the verse that I just read to you when he says, "Have I been a wilderness unto Israel?" Now, why would God have to make this statement? Was not this the same God who delivered them from Egypt and allowed them to cross through the Red Sea? Was it not the same God who helped them over the Jordan River so that they could conquer the land of Canaan? Was it not the same God who gave them water from the rock and provided for them for 40 years as they wandered through the wilderness? Wasn't this the same God who had done many miraculous works through great kings? How in the world could God become a wilderness to Israel? That doesn't make any sense. And what God was saying was that he was no longer exciting to them. It's sad that these people allowed God to become a wilderness to them when he was the same exciting and miraculous God that could do the miraculous as he had always done. Now, as I talk to you, I've been saved right now for 47 years. One thing I can honestly say is that God is exciting to me today as he's ever been in my entire life. I mean, it truly is. I enjoyed just this morning reading the scriptures. I got something from God's word that was exciting to me. Boy, I can't wait to share it with others. Now, this has not happened by accident. There are purposeful acts that I do to keep God fresh and exciting and I'd encourage you to read it daily. That will help it. That'll keep them exciting to you. Second, I have a prayer life. You'll notice that I didn't say a prayer time. Yes, I have a time I pray, but I have a prayer life. Listen to me. I don't put God in the closet when I'm done. I make sure I regularly speak to God throughout the day. The biggest mistake you can make is to put God in a closet after your prayer time instead of talking to him throughout your day. You're going to find that when God is more than a time slot that you meet with him, that his presence will stay fresh in your life. Third, I remember the works that God's done in my life. Keeping God exciting and fresh it's a mental exercise of remembering all the things that God's done for you in the past. When you purposely remember that God's been far better to you than you deserve, you're going to find that it'll be easy to keep his presence fresh and exciting in your life. Fourth, I keep God fresh and exciting by being a soul winner. One of the best ways I have found to keep my walk with God fresh and exciting is to continually lead people to Christ. Nothing will stir you more in your spiritual walk than to lead someone to Christ every week of your life and to get them to church and to watch them get baptized and grow in the Lord. That's exciting. Now, the only reason God's no longer exciting is because you've not seen him give new life to someone in a long time through your soul winning efforts. Being a soul winner keeps God exciting and fresh. Fifth, I attempt great acts of faith. Watching God do great works in my life keeps my walk with him exciting. You're going to find it'll be hard to keep his presence exciting if you don't regularly attempt great acts of faith to see God work through your life. Now, finally, I live to help people. That's my life. Watching God use you to help other people, it keeps God's presence warm and exciting in your life. When you die to self so that you can live to help others, is when God's working through you to help someone becomes exciting. My friend, I love to help people. That is my life. I live for it. Whether it's helping someone to get saved, whether it's helping someone through their hard times, whether it's just praying with somebody, you have to understand, I love to help people. I live to help. Can I encourage you? Live for others. The reason why God's not exciting to you is because you're living for self. When you live to help others, I'm telling you, it gets exciting. It's fresh. It makes everything you do worth it if you just do what's right. My friend, I hope this will be a help to you today. Go live for somebody else. Go help somebody else today. Pray what I pray every day. God, lead me across the path of somebody who I can help today. And I promise you, God will help you. Remember today, be good to everybody. Everybody's having a tough time. Have a great day, my friend.